So I've noticed that people are really starting to complain about the price of equipment. I've seen it in my video comment sections, I've seen it on Facebook. People are wondering why the prices are going up on things. And there's a couple different reasons for this. I thought I'd go ahead and present some of them to you today. One thing, and this is November 2018 for some historical perspective for you, we're experiencing a rise in import tariffs. In the past, I think most DJ companies or equipment companies have tried to absorb costs when they fluctuate a bit on import, where it wasn't a big deal to you, prices didn't change. But now the tariffs are getting so high that for them to stay in business, they have to pass this cost on to you, unfortunately. And you're going to see that across the board on all imported goods, especially after the first of the year. I guess it gets a lot worse. Something else that I think we need to consider is that not everything is made for us specifically, but when it is, you're going to pay for it. What do I mean by that? We've always been a DIY industry. So back in the old days, the speakers that we used were made for bands. The mixing boards we used were made for clubs. And the record players we used were made for consumers. It's kind of the same today when you think about it. A lot of the speakers that we use are made for bands and install and whatever. They're not really thinking about the mobile DJ. The lighting is made for theater and production, not really for us. And the mixing boards are either made for the club DJ or the hobbyist. Nobody really thinks about the mobile DJ too much, unfortunately. And the reason being is we're a very, very small market segment. Like the Pro Vent table right here. This was made for mobile DJs. Pretty cool. I got really excited about this, as you guys might know from looking at all my videos that I've done on it, because it was something that was actually made for mobile DJs with the mobile guy in mind. It wasn't made for bands or theater or anything else. This was made for us, and it was relatively affordable. So for that reason, I really liked it, and I was an advocate of it. And anytime I see something like this where people are thinking about us, I want to support it. So a lot of the lighting that we're seeing coming in isn't made for us. It's made for theater or stage or whatever, but we're adapting it into what we do. However, sometimes a company comes up with something made for us. Hey, this light is for mobile DJ. It's battery powered, it's lightweight, and it's easy to control, which is all the stuff that we always wanted. But seeing how we're a smaller market segment than, say, theater or production, they're going to have to sell a lot more units to make some money. So the price has to be a little higher. Same thing with something like, I don't know, maybe the Evolve 50. That was made for mobile DJs. That was not made for bands or anybody else. That was for us. And again, big advocate of it, just simply because somebody was thinking about us. When they think about us, with scrim or anything else, this stuff really, unfortunately, is going to cost more because they are not going to be able to sell millions of these things. They're going to sell thousands of them, and they got to make money, so the price has to be a little higher. This is an LD Systems Mali 5 Go, great for mobile DJs for ceremonies and cocktail and all that. Battery powered, lightweight, love it. I don't believe it was made for us. I think it was made for people who were street performers, busking on the subway or on the street. That's what they were thinking about when they made this. But we've adapted it into what we do. And it works pretty well for what we do. And a lot of things do. Again, DIY here. So, yeah, when we adapt something into what we do, it's usually going to cost less than when we buy something purpose-built for what we do. But there's something to be said for that purpose-built stuff. I mean, saves us a lot of time, frustration, money, and usually works exactly how we wished things worked in the first place. I don't know, just some thoughts on that. I hope this video made sense. If you have any questions, answers, comments, whatever, write down here. Love to see them. Thanks for watching, practice, and enjoy.